Shocking Wikileaks leaked Hillary Clinton emails reveal ETs, UFOs, space wars in her discussions. A leaked email has revealed one of Hillary Clinton's closest allies had been talking about space wars, UFOs, and extraterrestrials with a former American astronaut who believed in aliens just months before the ex-NASA pilot died. We're talking about Edgar Mitchell. Wikileaks website, Julian Assange's baby, Wikileaks, has published an email received by John Podesta. Podesta is the chairman of Mrs. Clinton's presidential campaign. And the email was from NASA astronaut Edgar D. Mitchell, one of the Apollo 14 mission astronauts and the sixth man who walked on the moon. And this email was received August of last year. Edgar Mitchell passed away, I believe, February of this year, at the age of 85. The email, in which astronaut Mitchell and Mr. Podesta appeared to be on first-name terms, of course, reveals they were intending to have a conversation through Skype, apparently about the potential for war breaking out in space wars. Mitchell warned his acquaintance that ETI, extraterrestrial intelligence, would not tolerate any form of military violence on Earth or in space. But despite their apparent intolerance, he described the ETI as non-violent. And this is what the email said. Let's read it. This is by Wikileaks, of course. It's on the Wikileaks site if anybody wants, and I'll leave a link below for you for that. Because the war in space race is heating up, I felt you should be aware of several factors as you and I schedule our Skype talk. Remember, our nonviolent ETI from the contiguous universe are helping us bring zero-point energy to Earth. They will not tolerate any forms of military violence on Earth or in space. This is the email published by Wikileaks that shows a discussion on space wars and aliens, UFOs, and their ETs. So, Mr. Mitchell, who worked on the treaty on the prevention of placement of weapons in outer space, wrote, quote, "We're arguably closer than ever to war in space. Most satellites orbiting Earth belong to the US, China, and Russia, and recent tests of anti-satellite weapons don't exactly ease the scare factor. It sounds like science fiction, but the potential for real-life Star Wars is real enough," end quote. And he included links in the email to several online articles on the possibility of war in space pulled from various sources. Mitchell said that the Deputy Defense Secretary Robert O. Work spoke to Congress concerning space war last summer, and President Barack Obama requested $5 billion for space defense in 2016. He said, quote, "Take a moment to think about everything satellites do. GPS, surveillance, and communications all depend on them. And the Scientific American, that's the magazine Scientific American, notes you can disable satellites without missiles. Simply spray painting lenses or breaking antennas is enough." So spray painting lenses so that, of course, they can't see anything. So this is not the first time Hillary Clinton has been linked to UFOs and extraterrestrials. She's vowed to disclose the alien UFO existence on Earth and in space. She's vowed to open America's top secret X-Files, which contain details concerning UFOs and military base Area 51 in Nevada, if she becomes president in November. In the beginning of this year, she was a guest on the radio show Power 105.1 Breakfast Club in New York, where she met host Leonard McKelvey, also known as Charlemagne the God, who believes he has been abducted by aliens several times. And she told McKelvey she would open the Time files unless it posted a threat to national security. When she was asked if she believes in aliens, she says, "I don't know. I want to see what the information shows." And she goes on to say there are enough stories out there that I don't think everybody's just sitting in their kitchen making them up. I think the people see things. What they see, I don't know, but we've got to try to give people information. I believe in that. And as we said before, Dr. Mitchell died at the age of 85 in a hospice February this year, the eve of the 45th anniversary of his lunar landing. This is on the Express UK. I'll also leave the link for Wikileaks for you.